Hello and welcome to a brand new LP of Star Wars Empire at War, plus the expansion pack Force of Corruption. I will not be playing Force of Corruption first, but I am doing the tutorial first, because it makes it easier on me then. I don't have to do it twice. Yeah. Okay, so let's see, we'll be doing the basic land, basic galactic I guess, basic space. I think the advanced ones are someone else takes control, and we want the Crime Lord unleashed as well. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's start.
Welcome to Star Wars Empire at War. Your goal in this game is clear. Take control of planets, conquer the Star Wars galaxy, and become the ultimate galactic commander. You have the ability to command everything from individual troops to starships and even the mighty Death Star as you fight on the ground, in space, and across the entire galaxy. How you do it is up to you. Will you repeat Star Wars history, or will you change it forever? The time to decide is now. The Empire is launching an assault on the rebel base on Kashyyyk. To prepare you for the challenges of conquering the Star Wars galaxy, we are going down to the surface of Kashyyyk to show you how to take command of your land units to repel this invasion.
I see you've met the narrator. He can be a bit annoying. Deal with him though. He says some good things. He's a nice guy. Okay, before I hit this thing, beginning button, there's a few ground rules. Right, this has a weird, like, it's a full real time, so anything can happen. I could be waiting for stuff to getting built and I'll get randomly attacked. This is how random it comes. If I'm in a set of, like, elite for 30 seconds, I'm building something and nothing happens, I will cut the video, or I'll at least put it in its cinematic on the hub screen on the galactic map. And, well, yeah, I'll put it into the galactic map for 30 seconds, and if nothing happens, I'll cut it. But if something does happen during that time it's cut, I will start the recording again, kind of thing. Yeah, that kind of thing. So you'll get to see all the best battles, but you're not waiting for me, kind of thing. Getting units built. There is a speed up button, but it's not as fast as you'd think, even when you're building units. So there we go. Let's start.
Imperial forces have detected the rebel presence here on the surface of Kashyyyk. You will need to gather your troops and defend the Alliance base on this planet. To accomplish this, you must command ground units like these rebel soldiers who are currently on patrol to eliminate the enemy invaders. But before you begin, it is critical that you also understand how to use the command bar. To view the entire battlefield, use the mini-map located in the bottom left corner of the screen. Friendly units on the mini-map are displayed in green, while enemy units are red. The highlighted buttons represent advanced movement options, which are not covered in this tutorial. Please refer to the manual for a detailed description of their functions. Select the rebel soldiers by left-clicking on them. Whenever a unit has been selected, an icon for that unit will be displayed on the command bar. You may view the status of your units or activate special unit abilities from within this area.
Be advised, the last transmission we received from the Lost Patrol Squad came from a position near your current location.
They can't be far from here. Let's find them.
Yeah,
Use
let's
your
do
squad
it.
to
Come on.
search for the Lost Patrol by selecting them with the left mouse button and then right-clicking on the location where you want them to move. You can review mission objectives at any time by selecting the Mission Holocron option, located on the command bar.
Yeah, that's all on there. It's nice, isn't it? Right, here's a cinematic if you didn't see it. Look. I like the cinematic. It's a nice little feature, that, especially if you're blowing up shit. It looks so good. Plus, I put the, even though it warns me against it, I have stuck up the I put the some full graphics, so it looks quite nice. If memory serves.
Take cover!
Okay. I can't. As you know, anyway, my micromanagement skills are probably not the greatest in the world.
Heading
I know
out.
some of the
Our
shortcut
transmissions
keys.
are being jammed, sir. We must find the jamming device, destroy it, and report back to base.
Take control of both squads by holding down the left mouse button and dragging a box around them. You can select several units or your whole army this way. Locate the jamming device by exploring the surrounding area with these units.
Keep going. This way.
You keep
Over
on, you
there.
keep on thinking, why is he actually doing these tutorial missions? Well, they're actually part of the story. That's why.
Right.
Anyway, what I was saying, yeah, I can't micromanage for the shit.
Got it.
You saw how bad I was in Red Alert 2. Like I said, I know some of the shortcut keys, like
Moving
Control
out.
Z, which is for that one. Take cover.
There's the jamming device. We must destroy it.
Use the selected rebel units to destroy the jamming device. Hover your mouse over the jamming device and right-click.
Sir, this jamming device has Imperial markings. Acknowledged, Squad 3. All units return to base.
To move your selected troops to the rebel base, you can give them movement orders by right-clicking directly on the battlefield map or on the mini-map.
So if you haven't guessed already, this is a ground control map. Because look here, these are the 2 resource points where you can bring 10 units in at best.
Moving
well,
ahead.
it's not 10 units, it's 10 groups of units.
Heading out, sir.
Like you bring a full squadron of units, like rebel troopers,
Fall
not
out,
one
troops.
individual one. So it's
We're
quite
tracking
nice.
multiple Imperial transports from the east.
Get those defensive structures online now.
Yeah, hold
Build
on, I need
defensive
to.
structures to prepare for the incoming
I need to get my
Imperial
groups
attack
ready.
by right-clicking on the build pads located near the base walls, and then selecting a defensive structure to be built. Currently, you can build a turret and a back-to-healing station, but more structures will be available later in the game.
I need separate groups for these 2,
Affirmative.
because it can be a
Reporting
bit
in.
of a pest otherwise.
Back-to-healing stations heal infantry units when they're within range of the station. To see the healing range of a back-to-healing station, simply left-click on the station. If your build pad structures are destroyed, they can be rebuilt. But remember, all nearby enemies must be eliminated before you may reuse a build pad.
They don't tell you about that. You can click on these buttons. You can get upgrades from them. I want
Awaiting
both
orders.
groups out of the way though.
Ready to roll. Can't do.
Rebel scum.
Guess who's coming?
Incoming Imperial forces.
This way. Over
I
here.
can't remember how to add to group.
Copy.
Remember your training. Take cover.
Infantry units have the Take Cover ability. To use this ability, select an infantry unit and then click on the Take Cover ability icon located on the command bar. As an infantry squad takes casualties, the health meter for that squad will be reduced. Use the back-to-healing station to heal any wounded infantry units.
Incoming walkers.
All Plex soldiers, attack!
Every unit has strengths and weaknesses that can be exploited to win battles. Plex rocket soldiers are strong against lightly armored units like these AT-ST walkers. Command your Plex soldiers to attack the AT-ST units. To view this battle from a cinematic perspective,
Now he tells me.
select the cinematic camera option located on the command bar.
The
I'm
base
being
is
very
secure.
quiet. I
We
don't know
need
why.
to reclaim all reinforcement points to our east.
sorry.
Otherwise, the
Oh.
Imperials will continue to attack our position.
I don't know. I was so quiet then. Oh, kind of weird. That's concentration for you.
Yes, Commander. Yes, sir.
Capturing the reinforcement points will prevent the enemy from landing even more
Wait,
troops.
call me.
To capture a reinforcement point, you must eliminate all enemy units in the area and remain near the reinforcement point until it turns green.
Heading out, sir.
Note that every reinforcement point has a limit to how many units it can accommodate, denoted by the number shown. In Tutorial 5, we'll give you the opportunity to bring reinforcements into a land battle.
Area secure. Let's keep moving.
It's a bit annoying. Like I said, you have to deal with him. It's going to probably get a little bit better. Here we go.
Ready.
Incoming Imperials! Open fire!
Take cover. Let's go.
Whoa, slowly, guys.
Reporting in.
Same with you. When they're in range, I'm
Keep
going to
going.
blow the living shit out of them.
This way.
It's weird, the cinematic. Unless you're hovered right above them, they will not. It will do it right for some reason. See?
Squad, advance. Ready to roll.
Come on. Come on, guys, win! Win the battle! Plex troopers are good against group units, by
Area
the way.
secure. That's all of them.
Sir, I'm receiving reports that a massive Imperial fleet is en route to Kashyyyk.
This system is no longer secure. We need to evacuate this base immediately.
Retreating allows you to save your units from certain destruction whenever you're faced with overwhelming odds. Remember, you can always return to a battle later with additional units. Select the retreat button on your command bar to take your remaining forces and regroup them on another planet.
That's not cool.
Inform the main Alliance fleet that the Empire is aware of our presence on Kashyyyk. The rest of you, prepare for evacuation.
Yes, sir. I can only hope that the Imperials haven't uncovered any other Alliance outposts.
That's unfair. That's really not cool. I have to quit. Okay, next one.
Since you have successfully retreated from Kashyyyk, you can continue to command the surviving forces from that battle within the galactic view. This view allows you to manage the resources on all of your planets, including your economy, bases, and units.
We need to evacuate Kashyyyk and reinforce the main Alliance fleet at Bothawi. Prepare for departure by moving our ground forces into orbit above Kashyyyk.
Units within the galactic view are represented by stacks of units known as fleets.
Good work. I'll transmit the system coordinates for Bothawi to you now. Stand by.
Planetary control achieved.
There it is. Direct all fleets located on Kashyyyk to move to Bothawi. The main Alliance fleet should be in sight once we arrive.
Okay.
Whenever a system has been selected, a ring is also displayed. This ring indicates the approximate distance that a fleet can travel into unexplored territory.
There they are. Now we need to join them. Give the order and we'll combine our fleets. Reporting for duty.
Welcome. I am relieved to see that you survived the Empire's assault on Kashyyyk, but our situation is still dire. You are all that remains of the forces there, and we have no other resources to draw upon. As you can see, the Rebel Alliance currently controls Bothawi. The Bothawi system is providing us with a modest credit supply, but if we are to withstand another attack from the Empire, we will need to find additional sources of income.
To obtain more resources, it will be necessary for you to claim another planet. Capturing a planet will increase the total number of credits that you collect at the end of every galactic day. It will also increase the total number of units that you can support. Ryloth is currently unoccupied. This means that it should be an easy planet to capture. Begin the process of capturing Ryloth by moving your forces into orbit above Ryloth.
Mission log updated.
But I don't want to leave my planet undefended. Do I have to? Oh.
Underway.
Okay.
Your forces must occupy the surface of a planet. Let's take a closer look at Ryloth. To access a more detailed view of a planet, select the planet and then click on the zoom in icon located on the minimap.
No, you can just use your scroll button. This is so much better.
You will need to build a barracks before you can recruit infantry. Building a barracks will provide you with basic ground defenses, as well as the ability to recruit infantry units. Switch to ground production mode by selecting the Ground Production tab. Then, build a barracks by clicking on the barracks icon.
Mission log updated.
Yeah, this one's so much better. The Foster Corruption, it has some better stuff compared to the other one. This base layout is the best thing ever. It shows you where your buildings are laid out on the planet, and you can move them about. So good.
Constructing.
So good. Look, I can't even use the speed button, which is annoying.
Construction complete.
Unfortunately.
Constructing multiple buildings of the same type on a planet will give you bonuses, such as faster build times for specific units. But remember, each planet has a limited capacity for structures.
This one holds 5.
You will need to create ground forces in order to defend the surface of the planet. Since you have built a barracks, you now have the ability to create more ground units. Switch to ground production mode by selecting the Ground Production tab. Then, recruit 2 Rebel infantry squads by clicking twice on the Rebel infantry icon.
Mission log updated.
So, in other words, build stuff. Yeah. Yata. This is beautiful, this. Like I said, it won't let me do it, unfortunately. Which is a shame. But, yeah. Why do I need more troops? There's troops on the planet already.
Reporting.
And that's how many troops you can have on the planet. 10
Reporting.
10 groups of units.
You will need to build a space station before you can build space units. Building a space station will provide you with basic space defenses, as well as the ability to build space units. Switch to Space Production mode by selecting the Space Production tab.
I'm trying.
Then, build a space station by clicking on the space station icon.
Mission log updated.
So here, this is the Rebels one. It looks
Beginning
alright.
construction.
It's okay. I actually like the Empire space station more.
Construction
We will also
complete.
need several space units.
Oh, okay.
You will also need to create a space fleet in order to protect the space around the planet. Now that you have created a fully operational space station, you have the ability to build ships. Switch to Space Production mode by selecting the Space Production tab. Then, build 2 X-Wing fighter squadrons by clicking twice on the X-Wing fighter icon.
Mission
That's
log
them.
updated.
But we also have the, I think the Z96, I think the class does, I'm not sure. But you can, for some weird reason, it won't let me highlight them.
Constructing
well.
unit.
See? What they're strong against, what they're weak against. They're strong against Darth Vader.
Squadron reporting.
It's very handy, that. Even though in Force of Corruption, he is piloting something a
Squadron
little bit
reporting.
bigger.
To zoom out from a system, click on the zoom icon located on the command bar.
Mission log
That's that
updated.
one. But I like this one. Nah, I like this one.
Whenever you capture a planet, you will be rewarded with credits. Credits can be used to purchase new units, structures, and upgrades.
Really? I didn't know that.
You will receive money from all of the planets under your control at the end of each galactic day. The more planets that you control, the more credits you will receive.
Getting 195 at the moment.
Unlike the Empire, we do not prey on other systems to support our cause. Instead, we prefer to acquire the bulk of our tactical resources in a way that undermines the Empire itself.
Steal it.
Fortunately for us, our spy network provides us with the advantage of being completely aware of all Empire-controlled systems within the immediate area. A smuggler on Bothawi has agreed to support our cause and can be deployed to Nal Hutta. Direct our smuggler to siphon credits from Nal Hutta.
Mission log
Okay.
updated.
That there is a Interdictor cruiser. I like the Interdictor cruiser, by the way. I don't know why. I think they just look so cool. They're the weakest ones in this Empire fleet, unfortunately. But
Hiring smuggler.
I like the idea behind them.
Smugglers are spy units that can be used
We'll
to
see 'em
increase
later.
your credit supply without the need to capture planets. A smuggler is available on Bothui because a cantina is present on this planet. To steal credits from the Empire, drag the smuggler unit to
bar.
the steal credit slot on Nal Hutta.
Mission log updated.
Yeah, in other words, there's a bar on Bafaween, and you can hire. That's quite literally it.
Moving into position.
Yay! And I'm siphoning funds from them now.
As long as our smuggler is deployed at Nal Hutta, we can expect to see an increase in our credit reserve.
380 now. They're quite handy, but only a few planets can
We
hold
have built all that we can with our current resources. Since we acquire our resources in ways that undermine the Empire, we will need to get technology advancements from the Imperials. These droids should be able to assist you in this task.
The Rebel Alliance gains new technology by stealing it directly from Imperial planets. Move R2-D2 and C-3PO to the steal slot on Nal Hutta to steal technology from the Empire.
Mission
Okay.
log updated.
I can do that.
Hover the mouse cursor over any item that you wish to receive detailed information for, and a tooltip will be displayed. Choose a technology to steal from the Empire by selecting it from the available list. Whenever the Rebel faction exhausts all possible technology options, they will advance to the next technology level.
I like the ion cannon.
New construction options available.
Good. We must also improve our hold on Bothawi by constructing defensive structures.
A power generator will be built automatically for any structures that require power
Just
to
waiting
function,
for him.
including base shield generators. Remember, you can zoom in on a planet to see any units and structures that you may have built.
Mission log updated.
So it's a shield generator.
Shield generator
They're
constructed.
pretty nice, actually.
Construction complete.
Now that our defenses are in place, we should take steps to reinforce the neighboring planet of Tatooine. Unfortunately, the space above Tatooine has been blockaded by an Imperial fleet, so we will need to make use of a raid fleet. Unlike normal
Create a raid fleet by dragging the ground unit shown here into orbit. To move a unit into orbit, you will now need to bypass the Empire space units positioned above Tatooine. To do this, simply drag the Rebel raid fleet from Bothawui to the raid slot located on Tatooine. This will place the infantry units directly on the surface of Tatooine.
Mission log updated.
Ooh, is that an Imperial Star Destroyer on that planet? Yeah, you can actually zoom in on all the planets. It'll let you highlight them, which it won't. I think that's a Star Destroyer though, that. It could be the Victory class.
On my way.
Sure.
Invasion commencing.
Yeah.
Well done. The additional support at Tatooine should allow our forces there to endure any sudden Imperial attacks.
Yay, we're finished. Space combat next. Yeah.
Before you can complete your training, you must also learn how to command space forces in battle. Let's examine another conflict, this time from the perspective of the Empire. In this case, the Empire faction is attempting to eliminate a rebel space station located in orbit above Kashyyyk.
An Imperial peacekeeping envoy deployed to Kashyyyk was assaulted by an unusually organized dissident group. This warrants our full attention. I'm sending you to investigate a derelict space station being used as a haven by these rebels. Direct this space fleet to Kashyyyk and reinforce the Imperial units already en route. Eliminate all resistance and report back to me at once.
Okay, sir.
To attack the rebel space forces located above Kashyyyk, drag the Imperial fleet from Nal Hutta to Kashyyyk. Moving a fleet into orbit above an enemy planet will initiate a space battle.
Mission log updated.
There, look at that. That's what you'll get if I am building units. It's kind of nice, isn't it, actually? It's a nice overview, I find. Anyway, space battle.
Location confirmed.
The space battle cinematic is
Tactical battle
quite beautiful,
imminent.
by the way. Just point that out. It's really quite nice.